Secrets revealed at Yu Menglong funeral. The day the entertainment world shattered. And the truth they tried to bury forever. Imagine this. A private funeral hall in Beijing, September 2025. The air is thick with incense, flowers, and the kind of silence that screams. Thousands of fans stand outside in the pouring rain, holding lemon-shaped candles. The symbol of Yu Menglong's devoted Lemon Babies fan club. Inside, elite actors, directors, and industry insiders huddle around a closed casket. No public photos. No live stream. No open viewing. Just whispers. And then, the secret starts spilling out like blood from an open wound. What really happened at Yu Menglong's funeral wasn't just grief. It was a bombshell. A hidden letter. A woman no one expected. Co-stars cracking under pressure and revealing secret projects that could have changed everything. A leaked autopsy that doesn't match the accidental fall story. And the most chilling claim of all. The body in that casket. It might not have even been his. The ashes his mother carried home. Crafted fake. The real Yu Menglong allegedly preserved in a museum basement as art. Purple rope marks still visible on his ankles. This isn't fan fiction. This is the firestorm that erupted from the funeral of Chinese actor and singer Yu Menglong, also known as Alan Yu, who died at just 37 on September 11, 2025. What authorities called a tragic drunken fall from a Beijing apartment window has exploded into the biggest conspiracy in modern Chinese entertainment. Fans are screaming #justice for Yu Menglong across Weibo, TikTok, and overseas forums. Censorship can't keep up. Viral videos with millions of views are dissecting every tear, every sidelong glance, every accidental technical glitch during memorial tributes. In the weeks after his passing, kdrama-style retellings, leaked documents, anonymous insider posts, and emotional eyewitness accounts have painted a picture so dark, so mind-blowing, it feels like the plot of a forbidden thriller. Over the next 10,000 words, we're diving deep. No filters, no holding back. We'll reconstruct the funeral moment by moment, expose the 5 biggest secrets that leaked that day, connect the dots to powerful names, industry abuse, and possible ritualistic elements, and ask the question everyone's afraid to say out loud. Was Yu Menglong sacrificed so the powerful could stay in control? Buckle up. What you're about to read has already been banned in parts of China. But the truth, it's spreading like wildfire. And once you know these secrets, you'll never look at a celebrity tragic accident the same way again. Born June 15, 1988, in Urumqi, Xinjiang, Yu Menglong, Alan Yu to international fans, was the ultimate rags-to-riches idol. Standing at 181 centimeters with sharp features, a warm smile, and a voice that could melt hearts. He graduated from Beijing Institute of Performing Arts and burst onto the scene in 2010. Early modeling gigs for Tianyu Media led to breakout roles in dramas like The Legend of White Snake, 2019, and Love Game in Eastern Fantasy, 2024. He wasn't just an actor. He was a singer, music video director, and the rare celebrity who stayed scandal-free for over a decade despite 27 million social media followers. Fans adored him for his humility. He'd show up on set with coffee for crew members. Co-stars called him the Sunshine Boy. But behind the scenes, insiders now claim the pressure was crushing. His agency ties to powerful entities allegedly demanded more than just performances. Rumors swirl of unspoken rules in the industry. The kind that turned stars into puppets. Yu reportedly resisted. He wanted creative control. He turned down projects that crossed moral lines. And that, sources say, made him a target. By 2021 he founded his own studio. In his final live stream on August 29, 2025, something was off. Bare cement walls. A strained smile. Fans later zoomed in and noticed his posture suggested he wasn't even in his own home. Was he already being held somewhere? Days later he fell from a 5th-floor window in Chaoyang district. Police ruled it accidental. Intoxication. No crime involved. His studio, deregistered months earlier, issued a statement in his mother's name confirming the fall after drinking. But the lemon babies weren't buying it. Not for a second. And when the funeral arrangements were announced, immediate cremation, no public service, privacy requested, the suspicions turned nuclear. The funeral wasn't a grand event like other celebrity memorials. It was deliberately low-key. Family members, a handful of close friends, and select co-stars gathered in a private hall. Soo Kai and Tan Songyun reportedly broke down in tears. Both Yonggyat and Ot Pasikorn from Thailand flew in and couldn't hold back sobs. But the cameras kept out. No official footage released. Only grainy fan videos from outside and emotional tributes uploaded later. Eyewitness accounts, shared anonymously on overseas forums, describe a heavy atmosphere. Black roses formed a mysterious crown on the casket, unusual and symbolic to some. A cornered family pact of silence. Alleged. Then came the first crack. A woman approached the casket alone. Head bowed, hands trembling. She stood for what felt like eternity, whispering something inaudible, and placed a folded letter on top before slipping out a side door. Cameras never caught her face. But everyone inside knew. Rumors point to a secret girlfriend or a betrayed co-star. Her identity remains the ghost of the funeral. Co-stars Jerry Yen and Tong Leah reportedly gave speeches that went off script. They revealed you had been working on secret projects. Unreleased dramas poured his heart into. Hidden from the public and perhaps even his agency. One involved a high-stakes historical epic only a handful knew about. Jerry Yen allegedly choked up describing late-night calls where you confessed the industry was suffocating him. Tong Leah spoke of a crescent-shaped pendant, symbolizing an unfinished promise from a past collaboration. These moments weren't broadcast. They leaked through emotional retellings and kdrama-style reconstructions that have racked up hundreds of thousands of views. Outside, fans chanted for justice. Inside, the grief mixed with fear. One anonymous attendee later posted, "It wasn't just mourning. It was guilt on some faces. People who knew more than they let on." Days after the funeral, a screenshot of the alleged autopsy report from Beijing Shengtang Forensic Appraisal Center exploded online. Conducted September 13 to 14 at Jiatai Police Station's request, it described Yu Menglong, male, 37, 181 centimeters, in clinical detail that didn't match a drunken fall. Key findings, direct from the leaked report. A scalp injury likely caused by tugging. Eyes pale white and cloudy. Blood in ear passages and nose. Broken nose bridge. 3 centimeters cut inside lower lip. 7.5 centimeters cut on the body. Lost all but one lower front tooth. Classic blunt force trauma, not a fall. Multiple traumatic injuries. Chest trauma, bleeding in both sides of the chest, multiple left side fractures, fluid around the heart, liver lacerations, genital tears and cardiac arrest. Explicit mention of evidence of sexual assault and genital tearing, pending DNA confirmation. Forensic analysts who reviewed the leak publicly stated the injuries screamed pre-death assault and abuse. Complete tooth loss and lip lacerations are generally caused by blunt force trauma. Genital injuries suggest possible abuse before his death. A simple 5-story fall doesn't explain rope-like marks, sexual trauma, or organ damage inconsistent with impact. This report surfaced right after the funeral. Insiders claim it was accidentally leaked during private family discussions. The public outcry was instant. Why hide this? Why no independent investigation? The funeral became ground zero for demands that the full report and lab samples be released. Fans printed the findings on banners outside memorial events. The Chinese forensic system's lack of transparency only fueled the fire. The woman at the casket wasn't the only bombshell. Multiple viral accounts describe a final note, or handwritten paper found among Yu's belongings. On it, several powerful names tied to the entertainment industry and beyond. One YouTube reconstruction claims a journalist received an anonymous tip. The note listed figures connected to unspoken rules, alleged extortion and worse. Whispers at the funeral allegedly included talk of this note being passed discreetly among close friends. Some versions say it contained a suicide note-like message referencing a princely old man with wolf-like eyes, interpreted by conspiracy theorists as a veiled reference to high-level political connections, including links to Xi Jinping's brother Xi Jinping. Other names allegedly pointed to agency executives and producers who had clashed with Yu over control of his career. A separate hidden video allegedly handed over by his manager post-funeral showed 5 new faces in shocking footage. Technical glitches during tributes. Fans claim they were deliberate censorship attempts when speakers veered too close to the truth. Jerry Yen and Tong Lia's emotional speeches, reconstructed in multiple high-view videos, dropped the biggest professional bombshell. You had been secretly developing dramas that bypassed traditional channels. Stories with real depth, potentially exposing industry darkness. One project involved themes of betrayal and hidden power structures. Jerry Yen reportedly said they had been collaborating on something very few people knew about, and Yu's passion for it was his light in dark times. These revelations turned the funeral into a rallying point for reform. Fans now petition for the release of any unreleased footage or scripts. The wildest claim, and the one that went mega-viral, came from anonymous museum insiders and deleted social media posts. Yu Menglong was never cremated. The ashes his mother took home were just a delicate craft we prepared for her. The real him is safe, perfect, more perfect than alive. According to a post mixing English, Chinese, and Japanese, traced to an encrypted Tokyo forum, Dr. Kitagawa in Japan allegedly used advanced biological plastination technology to preserve Yu's final expression of fear and defiance. The body was supposedly moved through a death tunnel from the Bulgari Hotel to the Kiheo, or Red Brick, art museum's B4 basement around 3 a.m. on September 11th. Purple rope marks on ankles. Black cloth. 2 days underground with people reeking of formaldehyde. The post even claimed Chao Renliang, another late celebrity from the same agency circle, is there too. They're neighbors now. Viral videos showed sacks being loaded near Beijing airport with voices muttering, Yu Menglong. License plates traced. Lemon trees near the museum interpreted as fan signals. Theorists link it to state-affiliated institutions and elite art collections. Whether true or not, the funeral's closed nature made these claims explode. Why the rush to cremate with no family identification? Connecting all dots. Yu's birthday matched Xi Jinping's. Feng Shui claims of life extension rituals. Agency history of suspicious deaths. Refusal to comply allegedly led to blacklisting, then elimination. The funeral became the moment these threads surfaced in hushed conversations. Fans now see his death as symbolic of a rotten system where stars are disposable. Post-funeral, bans on his name, deleted posts, and emotional tributes flooded platforms. Overseas, #Justice for Yu Menglong trends endlessly. Memorial services in Taiwan. Thai stars crying in videos. The Chinese government's silence only amplifies suspicion. The secrets revealed at Yu Menglong's funeral didn't end with the last flower placed on the casket. They ignited a movement. Whether the autopsy, the letter, the projects, the plastination horror, or the powerful names prove true, one thing is clear. The public will no longer accept accidental fall as the final word. Yu Menglong's light was extinguished too soon. But in the darkness of that funeral hall, the truth flickered to life. The lemon babies aren't stopping. The world is watching. And if even half of these revelations hold water, the entire entertainment empire could crumble. What do you think happened? Drop your theories below. Share this if you want justice. Because Yu Menglong deserved better. And the secrets revealed that day demand we never forget.